we have to have it so that people can revive. This just to appreciate the factor of the game and also show people that you can die, but you really don't want to do it because it's not going to be easy to revive yourself whatsoever. So we can touch upon that even more if you want, Panda, upon the revival system.
What was that?
You can touch upon the revival system now if you want to go into detail about it.
Oh, Dylan must have gone. Okay. Yeah, the revival system. This one's really been a hard topic for us because we want to
Yep.
appeal to everyone. We don't want a permanent death, like, for every single person who dies. Oh, Dylan's PC crashed. We also don't want to automatic respawn. That's kind of too hand-holdy for me, personally. I like penalties. You get some experience taken off. That's not really a lot for dying. So it's really been a topic that we've argued about, actually.
You see, I think because it is based upon that popular anime, we want not only the death system being something to fear, but also something to push yourself. Like if you are playing World of Warcraft and you're grinding, you kill 7 wolves, you hand in that quest, and you don't feel any, satisfaction from it. There's nothing from it. But with a permanent death system, you grind to kill a boss on that floor, and you grind and you grind. And it may sound dull, but when you're actually in a character that can die permanently, and you won't be able to reach any revival items and stuff like that under the circumstances, because they're not going to be easy to get, but if you grind in this, and you kill one enemy, and you see that little bit of XP going and it adding on to your bar, you're going to feel satisfaction, because your character can permanently die. And you should know that in the back of your mind. So each little bit of XP definitely helps. It'll certainly help you in massive ways. It'll just make you feel like you're progressing and your character's getting stronger. That's what we want you to feel. We don't want you to feel like it's linear, typical MMO stuff.
But again, it's not really grindy. It's not going to be you grind for hours.
No, I was just saying that as an example.
Yeah, it's just like it's not going to be you grind for hours and hours and hours, and you only get one little bar experience.
It's not just with that as well. We wanted to make it so the combat system is actually fun. That you're going to enjoy fighting. Of course you're going to enjoy it, but you're also going to be tense. You might want to grind. I can't really say you're going to want to grind because I don't know anybody today that actually likes grinding. But
I think I don't like grinding because it's very boring. Same animation, same.
Yeah, same stuff over and over. But we want the combat system to push you to enjoy it, pretty much. That you're going to enjoy the combat system, but you're also going to be on edge, knowing that you could permanently die. We want you to be totally immersed.
Yeah.
Which, pretty much for me, is one of the best things that you can add to your game, is immersing a player. It's pretty much the number one thing that people strive for, especially with Sword Art Online and the whole, nerve gear thing. Oculus Rift. Yes, we get it. Oculus Rift. Calm yourself. Stop spamming the comments section.
Yeah, Oculus. Wait, someone's spamming the Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
I'm actually not on the LiveStream. Oculus Rift.
No. Somebody in the comment section before was just like, what about the Oculus Rift? Are you guys gonna? I was just like, well, the compatibility with it, we gotta see first, and obviously it ain't out yet. There's also the dev kit and such like that.
Oculus.
Trust me, people. The Oculus Rift, we will, more than likely, if it's going to be easy to make it compatible for developers, we will certainly add it on. But remember, people, this is later stages. Completely later stages, and right now we're just trying to focus on what we've got. Because our members are small, and we work long damn hours. So yeah. Also, if anybody wants to apply for anything at all, contact us, please. So yeah, Oculus Rift, definitely. I've been keeping my eye on Oculus Rift ever since I've heard about it. I've seen Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman from the Mythbusters, the host of that show. They've tackled the Oculus Rift, and I've seen really in-depth videos about it and their experience with it and stuff like that. Like Tested.com or Tested.com. They're just called Tested.com on YouTube. If you go there, they've got a really in-depth video about Oculus Rift and such like that. It's fascinating. So definitely, I want to push this game to be compatible with Oculus Rift, and we will hopefully see in the future how compatible or how easy it is for developers to add it on.
Yeah.
Of course, it's completely up to you to buy the Oculus Rift. It doesn't come with any packages from us.
Yeah.
So
I want the Oculus Rift so bad. I've actually, if we don't get enough funding to buy the Oculus Rift development kit, like enough of them to be a viable option, I'll actually buy them myself, because I would love the Oculus Rift plus like the Mindflex. That would,
or the MYO wristband, which
yes.
is completely insane as well. It works upon muscle motor movement, like in your wrists and such. So even if you move the tip of your finger a little bit, it touches upon it pretty much, that wristband. It's people really don't understand. Like I've seen a couple of comments on YouTube saying for the Oculus Rift. I know we're getting sidetracked, but well, Oculus Rift, everybody loves it. Come on. Again, the comment section said, I don't want this hunk of junk. It's like a big TV screen on your fist. Give me something like Deus Ex glasses, and then I'll buy it. This guy really doesn't understand how amazing this is.
It's
And
like
the thing is
such a breakthrough.
featherweight as well.
It's such a
It's
breakthrough.
featherweight as well. Like, everybody said it's like a little bit heavier than their glasses that they wear. Like, it isn't that heavy. It may look bulky, but it's amazing. It simply is amazing. And for me personally, the gaming era is about to change. I think this is going to change everything.
Yep.
Virtual reality is pretty much the next step for gaming. And the MYO wristband as well, and that other thing you talked about, the Flex.
The Mindflex.
Is that the one that reads the Mind Flex? Is that the one that goes to the top of your head and it reads like neuron transmitters and such going through?
Yep.
Yeah, like gaming is going to be quite astounding within the next, I don't know,
5 to 10
5 years. Yeah, 5 to 10 years more likely.
And we're gonna be on top of
So
that.
yeah, can't wait for that. Yeah, we will be definitely on top of that with this game.
Anyway,
People need to understand though as well. Like there's a lot of skepticism around people, especially one of our brilliant, lovely fans from Reddit who is calling scam upon us. We have a burning passion for Soda Online, and ever since we formed together, we've been working on it non-stop. You want to call scam? Very well. Please call scam. We honestly don't care. We work hard enough without having to deal with people that don't believe us. If you don't believe us, tackle it with us and we'll address the issues. But don't start flaming everywhere that, we're scammers and stuff like that. If you want to address these issues, we are not scammers. I can assure you of that.
yeah.
I haven't put all these hours into modeling for no goddamn reason. We want this game. I probably want it more than the fans do, more than the community does. That's why I'm helping make it. That's why I'm a part of this team. That's why I joined.
What did you say?
And if you too want this game out, you should join us as well. Apply an application form. So, it's annoying. We are working hard. We do have a burning passion for this.
What'd you say about?
If anybody wants to,
oh no, I mean, I worked on the game with a little team of mine before I merged with Shinigami Chop, and what I had, he Nero said he went into the center of the town that I was working on, and what did you say, that you shed a tear because it was so beautiful?
I literally shed a tear. It was that damn awesome. Like, the fountain in the middle of it was exactly like the Town of Beginnings. And standing in there in a full scale, looking up and around, seeing the sky and just the actual model, I was just like, this is amazing. And it pumped me up and motivated me. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
So, trust me, like, we have a burning passion for this. Completely and entirely. If you are a fan of Sword Art Online, as we are, and just put your faith in us. Like, not everybody has to donate. We're not forcing you to donate. We're just asking if you can. That's all we're asking if you can. You don't have to. If you believe we're scammers, fine. That's completely fine. Don't donate. But I would like you to address those issues that you have with us, and we will try to tackle them with you. We don't want you like saying at us, "You're doing this, you're doing that, blah blah blah." Okay, you're complete scammers, and not letting us, discuss it with you and argue it out, or even, come to a communicational level where we can talk like normal people.
Instead
So,
of just like
yes.
who can rage more about it. Anyway, back on
Yeah.
topic. One of the questions was actually about combat, and I have another slide here from our concept artist Eula. This is actually before he dies. Um, so they actually said um, no magic in the game. I don't think I like that idea. How will you make it so magic users like myself in other games will actually have a fun time? And I actually want to talk about this before you do because I personally am a magic user in
Yeah,
every
completely go
single
ahead.
game.
I'm just jumping in there because I've got a few boggling ideas. As towards magic, not really my strong point. I've never been a magic user ever in any game.
Yeah.
I don't like magic at all.
I'm
So you can go ahead and tackle it.
yeah, I'm a complete magic user. I've never played a melee character in my life just because I don't that's not my thing. But the thing that really
I love melee.
the thing that really
I love
turned
getting up in their fists and staring them down as I kill them. Anyway.
be quiet, Nero. The thing that really didn't I wasn't didn't really attract me to melee was the point of how boring it was. Really, I mean, there was only so many things you can do with a sword, and with magic, your mind just goes loose and you can do whatever you want, and that's what we're really
Well,
gonna
that's
hit.
true. That's true.
It's true.
Whereas it depends on the certain system that you're using. Of course, magic is always going to be more um,
Active kind of.
beautifully like it's going to be visually beautiful, and it's going to be a wide arsenal for you to use, especially in every game. But the only problem is you're standing back from the fight, and with melee, it depends on the system. If you're talking about, of course, going to one of the largest MMOs again, just typically for mainstream points, is World of Warcraft. They've got an auto attack system.
Yeah.
I I have a burning passion of hate against auto attack systems. I like systems like Vindictus or Guild Wars or Mabinogi, stuff like that, like where you can click, and when you click the mouse, it attacks. That for me is perfect because it's another level of immersion. We're certainly going to tweak our combat system.
Yeah.
Sorry for butting in there, but I just want to add it on to,
No worries.
melee isn't entirely boring with the right system.
No worries. So what we're trying to do to fix that for magic users like myself is we're gonna make it very visually beautiful. You know, it's not just gonna be a skill where you slice up and nothing happens except you slice up. We're gonna add animation and particle effects to that um, to make it just kind of feel like you're a magic user, but you're not really. We're also going to have a lot of different weapons to choose from great swords to one-hand shield to like lances and a shield,
Daggers,
daggers, all that stuff. So,
claymores, stuff like that.
yep, we're going to have a lot of weapons that you can choose from, and we're also going to have a lot of skills you can choose from. Um, I know this is in the future, but I'm really hoping that um, we can have by about floor 25-ish, we can have about 200 skills for the different
And
weapons.
on that note, on that note, if you want to apply an application form for okay, I'll stop that
Yeah,
now.
just stop
You
there.
get the point of
Yeah.
it. I do. I have created a sword. Um, I have created a slight modified type deal of Kirito's sword from the anime, so we can use it in probably an update or some form of just walking around
Yeah.
video in the future. Or maybe even for the combat system, something like
Who
that.
knows?
Not too sure, but making swords is not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's rather simple. Um, So if people are going to be like, what, you're going to have that many swords? Like, can you even do that?
Right.
Like, me alone, I could create, I don't know, maybe 25 swords within 1 week. It's not that hard.
But it is hard on the texture. Um,
Yeah, that's not my job.
that's my job. We're also going to have a skill talent tree, and I know this is also